Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Neo back in Logic Beats tutorials. Last time when we stopped in our tutorial, we were doing selecting the instrumentations, and I showed a little bit of automation, how to do it. But now from this tutorial, we'll be continuing doing the automations of various instrumentations. Plus, we'll be making some drum tracks, and we select everything on that 8-bar sequence, and later we'll be doing the arrangements, which will be on my next tutorial. So let's do this right now. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back again on this tutorial of selecting instruments. If you remember last tutorial, I have showed you the final thing of the automation which we have created, and now we will continue from here onwards. Listen to this now. It's been almost a week. I'm sorry because I was sick. My throat is a bit down. Now I'm back. Let's see what we have done, then later I'll take it forward. I need to reduce the levels of my mixer because my mic level and the sound level of the Logic Pro X is not same. So let's play and see. Yeah. Okay, now after a week, I'm actually sitting down and listening to this. See, as producers, we always have, it's, I don't know if you guys have, gone out and bought perfume, and they always give us coffee bean to neutralize our, the smell, because the same thing happens with music. Our ears, same thing. Now, when we listen to this again and again, we actually feel that, oh no, I should have changed this, because our ears tend to get tired after some time, and we don't recognize the chords or the mistakes what we're making. So it's always a good practice just to sit down and work for a half an hour or 15 minutes, then go back, have a smoke or whatever, or eat something and come back, have a tea. Then you will find differences what you have been making. So right now what I feel is I didn't like this chord 2 coming up here, so I'm just shifting it there. Now let me play this and see. Yeah, that's okay. Now what we're gonna do is we have to on this way of making a song, we actually tend to put some new instruments, take it out and bring something back in. This process is always there. We are not happy with what we are doing, and the sound, how it sounds like. So guys, be patient with me. We'll be finishing this one by one. Now I feel that with this automation, and at the 8th bar, I need some kind of progression which comes in. For that, I think now I need to get the drums in so that I can show you how different it sounds when the rhythm comes in. Let's create one drum track, which is usually I use is. There are 2 drum tracks in Logic Pro X. One is the new drummer track, which is of course the original kind of drums, like the real drum track, and the other one is the software instrument track, where we'll be using a synthesizer, a drum synthesizer. So I have selected one of my track, and I'm going to bring in the instrument Ultra Beat, where I'll be taking multi-output. Now why multi-output? Because in multi-output I can actually send the signal of each individual instruments and control them on my mixer. So what I'm going to do is I have my preset here, which is known as Neo House. You can also do your presets from here. First you have to just drag and drop samples, then you can just save it as a preset from save as. So I'll be doing a complete tutorial for Ultra Beats separately. For this tutorial I'll just show you how I'm making this entire song. So I'm going to take my track, which is Neo House, where I have selected my instrumentation. Let me reduce the level of that so it's not loud. So you can see that those are my sound which I have taken and selected it. Now, one thing about this multi output is that you can actually send them and control them one by one. So now right now I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 instruments. So I'm going to make 12 tracks here because I can use those instruments whenever I wish, like with a pattern. So here we go. So I've made 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Now I have got 12 auxiliary tracks, which is actually I can give the input from where my drum samples are coming from. So if I see ultra beat here, if you can see here, my kick, this is the place where the output is going from the ultra beat, and we send that output to receive in a separate track. That's an auxiliary is a track where it receives the signal, and from ultra beat synthesizer it is sending the signal of the kick 1. Now see, it is going actually on aux 14 because the input is 3 and 4. Now this 3 and 4 means it's stereo. Now I don't want this as to be stereo. What I want to do is I want to make it as mono, which is just subgroup 9 17. So I'm going to make it as subgroup 9, which is there, and from here I'm going to select my instrumentation. So input instrument 17, UB17, there you go. Now if I press this, see, I got my signal on an individual track, that is my kick 1, and I renamed this. Now from the second one is my kick 2, which I'll send it to 10, which is 18. I can just bring the levels down, and here I'll be selecting as 18. That is my kick 2. Alright guys, so what I'm doing is I'm fast forwarding this part as I'm individually assigning the output and the inputs to the auxiliary, and from here I'll show you how we can make a track stack from the drums. As you can see, I have created all this now, and this is extra, I don't need them, so I'm just going to delete them. Okay guys, so I have done the arrangement of my drums, which is this entire thing. So what I'm going to do now is just take all of this and create track. So I'll show you what happens here now. Okay, it will come as a separate track, and I can actually lay down everything how I want in my arrangement. So there's create track. So you saw here all my instrumentation is here. Now what I'm going to do this is, so that I can save my space, I'm going to sum this, create track stack, summing track, create. So you can see now all my tracks here, so I can just name this as drums. So all my tracks are here guys, as you can see this. Now I can make my kick here, whatever I want to do I can make this. I hope you got this. Now what I'm going to do is I can control it individually here, and yes, I want to change the drums, the icon. So let me take this here. Now when I take ultra beat, I'm listening to this. Now I want to make a pattern for my intro drums. So I need crash, which I had it in my mind, this crash. So I'm going to put it in this one pattern. So here actually we make patterns, different kind of patterns for our drums. So C1, I'm going to make a pattern for my crash. So that's full view. Now my crash is here, just select that, my first crash, and I'm going to bring this, is my crash big here? Yeah, so I need the crash on my 9th bar. So that's how you do that. my crash peak. I'm going to bring this here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's how I got my crash now here. Now what I'm planning to do is I want to bring, starting with snares. So and to play this with your background arrangement, you have to press this play button as a sequencer so you can actually hear what's happening. And you can increase and reduce the volume levels from here as well. Oh, okay, I did a mistake here. It's showing me on the C1 pattern because I want to make it as a separate pattern. So I'm just going to clear this and put this on pattern C#1, which is 2. So it's a new pattern. Okay, I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that now, that same pattern which I made. That's my snare 2, guys. So I'm just gonna bring my snare 2 here on my starting intro. So when I play this now, just stop the sequencer. So I just have to loop this. Now I have to make another pattern for the same snares. I want to make a build-up kind of thing. So same snares I'm using, but a different pattern now. So from there, I'll be just using this now from here. So I can see turn the sequencer on. Okay, so I'm going to bring this pattern now here. So that's still, let's see, it's going till where? Okay. Now I'm making another pattern. It's all for snares, guys. Oh shit, sorry. So make it from here. Drop it out and stop the sequencer. Okay, now this one I feel like making a bit dramatic. As we have done the pattern for this drums, now let's have a listen to this. Now, if I want to change something inside the editor, I can do that too. Now, I feel that here, I wanted it to be a bit more dramatic here. I wanted this to be a bit more smaller notes. So, there you go. Okay, now. Okay, so that's what I actually plan to do, and now here I want to change the pitch. Now, as I told you, I can individually correct everything what I want to do and control them one by one. So what I'm going to do now is I felt that I have to give a pitch shifter, so I'm going to put a pitch shifter for this track. This is a stereo track, so that's why I'm getting a stereo. Now here I'm going to do an automation for the pitch. Okay, so when you take the automation, it's the volume or the P shift. I can control the effects, the pitch shift, VST or the RTAs, whatever you say, or the AU units you got. So here I'm going to control the sense of the output. So let's say here now it's 0. Now till here, no, I want this to be about, yeah, from here I want to change the entire thing. So there you go. Let's try this, see how it sounds. Okay, that is sense. Now I want to do is actually do my, not sense, I'll do semitones. Oh, it's drums now. Okay, now when I play from here, things a bit more dramatic, because these factors matter a lot while producing a track, and this is where the total emotions what we feel while we are listening to this music, and we go really crazy. And just a simple snare, when we are changing the automation of its sense or semitones, it actually gives a variant kind of sound. Now what I'm going to do is I can feel that there's some kind of delay in this track right now. I think that's because of my sound card maybe. Now it sounds better. Okay, so now let's play that from the beginning again. Okay guys, so that's how I did the automation on my snare, and I kind of like it. What I'm going to do now is just looking at my drums. As you can see, this is my snare. So I would like to bring in, just trying to change the name. Synth. I want to create something in my closed hat. No, I got the crap. Yes, so what I'm trying to do is here. So you can see I can actually control every instrumentation by this MIDI region. Dun, dun, dun. Alright guys, I think my time is up because as I told you, in YouTube I don't get much time to put this thing up. I have a specific limitation of 30 minutes, so I'll come up with another tutorial where I'll be finishing up these drums and doing the arrangements of this track. And hope you guys will subscribe, like and comment for more tutorials like this. So follow me guys, subscribe it, and I'll be coming up with more new tutorials of Logic Pro X, which is in Logic Beats by Neo. Alright guys, that was it for today's Logic Beats tutorial. Please subscribe, like and comment. If you have any doubt, please comment on the box below. I'll be very much happy to help you guys out for any of the confusion you have. You know, this tutorial is not that easy as you think. It's quite gonna be quite long with different episodes, and I'll try to finish this entire thing you know, one by one. If you have any doubt, please go back into the last tutorials, you know, and you will understand how this entire process is done. So this is your boy DJ Neo signing off. See you later on the next tutorial. Ciao.